Good AM and good PM sa inyong lahat, sa lahat ng mga supporters, mga nanonood at nakikinig sa akin. Welcome to Let's Talk with Doc Yami. Ako po si Doc Yami Santos, your clinical mental health psychologist and therapist at counselor, no? I'm your host for tonight. Yung mga hindi pa nakakakilala sa akin, ako po si Doc Yami Santos. Ako po yung host ng Love Lines dati sa ABS-CBN, DZMM, Teleradyo. Ginagawa ko itong show nito para makatulong sa mga tao with clinical mental health issues or stress issues sa kanilang mga buhay, no? Paki-like and share lang itong uh, page na ito at para makatuloy-tuloy ang ating pagtulong sa mga taong nangangailangan ng clinical mental health support sa stress support. Um, ang fan page ko po is Doc Yami Santos. Let's talk. Nasa line po ngayon si James Jansen Oratiz. Join us. Hi James, thank you for watching. And also my kapatid na si Sharifa Dison. Hello, thank you for watching. Ang cellphone ko po, may mga iba dyan nagte-text sa akin for your comments or mga concerns niyo. Ang Globe ko po is 0917-520-8435 at ang Smart at Sun ko po is 0933-855-2787. Binasa ko pang number ko, hindi ko memorize ang number ko eh. Okay. Because of the COVID-19, I'm sure na it has intense effect sa ating mga buhay, no? Such as our emotional, psychological, health, or social life at social values, mental being, sex life, and physical life. Sabi ko nga, ang COVID-19, walang pinipili ito. Mga mayaman man, mahirap, bata, babae, lalaki, religion ay pwedeng mahawa ng virus na ito. At pwede ring ikamatay natin ito. Sandali. Si Elsa Paras join us. Hi, Sai, thank you for joining us. Sabi ko nga rin, hindi lang COVID-19 ang problema ng mga tao ngayon. On top of the pandemic, I'm sure all of us are experiencing stress in our day-to-day lives at some are having a feeling of anxiety, depression, unlove, emotion, psychological pain and physical pain or torture sa ating mga buhay, no? That's why we can't even explain or we can't even understand yung itong mga nararamdaman natin. Sandali lang, may nag-message dito. Sabi ni Sharifa Dison, good evening. The games is okay with kids as long as you monitor what they play and how long. Okay. Mamaya-maya babasahin ko yung mga comment ng tao. Okay. Minsan we need a person just to talk to us or just to shout out kung ano mga nararamdaman natin or mga concerns. Kaya itong show natin ngayon is to express and shout out ano mga concern natin, no? Our topic na tonight is mobile games. Is this a big no or a big yes to our kids' life? I'm sure itong topic nito, isa ito sa mga problems natin or nagiging problems ng mga bata ngayon or even mga adults, nagiging problema ito. Common problems to, especially sa pandemic ngayon, lahat ng tao nasa bahay. So most of the time, walang ginagawa kundi video games or mag-cellphone at naglalaro lang all day. At sometimes, napapabayaan na nila ang sarili nila. Okay, again, yung mga concerns, nahihiya mag-comment dito, please call me or text me at 0917-520-8435, Globe yan, or my son or smart 0933-855-2787. Okay. Okay, babasahin ko mga comment natin ngayon. See here. Sabi nga ni Sharifa, my kapatid dito, my dear best friend, para ko na yung kapatid, no? Sabi niya, the game is okay with kids as long as you monitor what they play and how long. True. Tama yan. I agree with that. Kasi, may mga ano dyan, mga bata dyan ngayon na basta nakapag-internet, it will take them forever. Sometimes napapabayaan na nila ang sarili nila. Hindi na kumakain, hindi na nga naliligo. They spend hours sa website naglalaro ng mga mobile games. Kahit tawagan ng mga magulang, hindi sila nakikinig. Basta ang sagot lang is wait, pero continuous pa rin ang paglalaro nila. At hindi ako agree doon. Saka sabi nga ni Sharifa, some of the games my kids play are helpful to release some stress, especially my daughter. True. May mga games dito na nakakatulong. Not all games are masama, no? May nakakatulong sa atin sa mental, nakakatanggal ng stress, nakakatanggal ng anxiety. And sometimes, mobile games, it exercises our mind, our brain, to function well, lalo na ngayon na lagi lang tayo sa bahay. Ang mga bata, hindi na pa-practice ang kanilang intellectual capacity, no? Pero we still have to monitor them. Sabi nga ni Sharifa, which I agree, kasi may mga bata dyan na pagka hindi nakikita ng mga magulang, they tend to browse. Minsan yung mga binabrowse nilang site is not for kids, na it's for adults. At sometimes ang mga binabrowse na is mga violent games, mga violent show na nakaka-affect sa kanilang personality or outlooks or views in life. Okay. Ano pa ang sabi dito ni James? Sandali lang, basahin ko. Sandali lang. Etong show nito is hindi to filtered, so everything is so natural, come as it goes. So wala itong special light effects or sounds or anything. Sabi ni James Jansen Orate. Yan. Si James is parang family friend ko na yan. Mother niya is parang kapatid ko na. Sabi ni James, playing online mobile games eased my stress during the pandemic. However, my sleep pattern is getting compromised because of long hours of time being behind spent in the games. True. Sabi ko nga, it helps. Nakakatanggal ng stress ang games, mobile games. Certain games nakakatanggal ng stress. But certain games are also nakakabigay ng stress or anxiety sa atin. So we have to be careful and choose what kind of games na ang lalaroin natin. But sometimes, na-overlook natin ang oras na hindi natin nalalaman na umaga na pala o madaling araw, kakalaro ng game. So what we have to do is, we have to monitor ourselves. We have to set a time. For example, okay, mag-i-start ako after dinner, after everything is done, maglalaro ako ng game for an hour. An hour or an hour and a half. After that, I will stop. Then maybe later on, after I've done my daily routines, I will play again for another 30 minutes to an hour. Then you set a time na at this hour, let's say 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I don't know what time you sleep, matutulog na ako and put everything on the side. Huwag ka maglalagay ng mga cellphone or any gadget sa tabi mo na it will tempt you to play a game. Turn it off or to put it into silence. Diba? Yun ang masasabi ko o ma-advise ko sa mga taong addicts sa mga game na hindi makatulog because all they do is play. At hindi na nila nalalaman na umaga na pala. Okay. Sino pa ito nag-message sa atin? Dali lang. Medyo slow sa computer, hindi ako techie. Si Phoebe Resilia Namisio has joined us. Thank you, Phoebe, for joining us. Sabi ni Ni Phoebe nga, good evening, Doc. Good evening to you too. Saka si Avel Ace Cristales has joined us. Hi, Aves. Thank you for joining us. And also si Sai, sabi ni Sai is, hi Doc, good evening. Good evening, Sai. Nakalagay dito Elsa Paras, pero I've known her for being Sai. She's a family member. Para ko na rin kapatid to. We grew up together. Mga bata pa kami, magkasama na kami nito, no? Saka si Ansi has joined us. Saka si Hero, the day has joined us. Thank you, Hero, for joining us. Saka si Jojo Abello has joined us. Hi, Jo. Thank you for joining us. Dali lang. Check ko yung mga tao nag-join. Saka si Mary Shell Adricio Veron has joined us. Hi, Mary. Thank you for joining us. Saka si Nais, agad, iba, hindi ko mabasa yung mga name. Naisik ni Rajab Alebra has joined us. Yung mga taong nanonood ngayon, nakikinig, pasensya na kayo ha, if ever na may mispronounce ko yung mga names nyo. Sabi ko nga, tao lang. Okay, may message dito si Sharifa. From Sharifa Disa, I myself play the word escape. Nahahasa ang spelling and word capacity. We play it as a family. We think of words. It's like crossword puzzle. Good, I like that. Mobile games nga, it doesn't have to be pang sarili mo lang na laro eh. Kami nga rito sa bahay din, we also play mobile games as a family, as a group. And one thing, itong sinasabi ng wordscape is like a Scrabble, no? You magpo-form ka ng mga word, which is good kasi natuturuan mo yung mga bata at even yourself that marami kang natututunan, no? So it could be a family game. And it's fun rather than just watching TV or doing nothing, be idle dyan, you play games with your family at makakatulong to maging close kayo ng mga family mo, brother, sister, mom, dad, di ba? Even your tita or tito. So I highly recommend a mobile game to family, to play it as a group or as a team. Titin ko itong mga message natin. Si Richello Zamora has joined us. Hi, thank you for joining us. Saka si Teresa Santos has joined us. Hi Teresa, thank you. Isahin ko ito ibang mga comment, no? Inumla ako sandali, nagdadry ang aking throat. Sabi nga ni Richello Zamora, good evening Doc, kamusta kayo dyan? Raining here in Parañaque. Yes, we are fine. Kamusta rin kayo? Well, earlier kanina, umulan dito, pero pahinto-hinto. Uulan ng 5 minutes, hihinto, uulan, which yan palalo nakakadagdag ng init. Di ba? Pero kanina, ang lakas ng hangin dito. I hope wala pa yung bagyong dadating. Yung last bagyo natin, daming mga puno sa bahay ko na mga naputol at pinatrim ko bigla. Kaya yun, mga kalbo. Okay, si Tita Litz, Estelita Espiritus join us. Hi Tita Litz, miss you. And belated happy birthday. Okay, saka si Antron David has joined us. Hi David. Sino pa yung mga nag-join sa atin? Sabi ni Tita Litz, si Estelita Espiritu. Hello Doc. Hello. Dali pa, tingnan ko. May nag-text sa akin dito. Sandali lang, mabasahin ko. Galing ito kay Lisa of Manila. Ano po ba ang negative effect ng mobile games sa mga bata? Okay, sa opinion ko nito, may advantage and disadvantage ang mobile game sa mga bata, no? Pero ang mga effect nito, disadvantage is kung sobrang gamit, no? Sobrang paggamit o sobrang paglaro, pwedeng lumabo ang kanilang mga mata. Okay? It can also be an addiction sa mobile game. As I said earlier, may limit. Pero kung sumusobra na, it can turn out to be an addiction. Pwede rin ito maging, yung bata maging unsocial. I-isolate niya ang sarili niya sa family, sa social affairs ng mga tao. In short, pwede siya magkaroon ng sariling mundo. So, hindi ko nare-recommend sa mga bata to play too long. Masasuggest ko for mga age below 12, mga 1 hour is more than enough a day, no? Pero kung more than that, 3 hours, 5 hours or more every day, I would call it's a sign na you're leading to addiction na sa mga mobile games or any kind of computer games. Kasi merong mga iba dyan, sabi ko nga kanina, hindi na kumakain, kahit hindi na makakain, kahit hindi na makaligo. Iba nga, hindi na nagsusupilyo. The moment they wake up, naka-turn on na yung cellphone para maglaro lang sila. And masaya na sila doon. Tapos yung iba rin is, they look forward into playing. Kahit inaabot sila ng umaga, it's okay. Kahit yung mga mata nila pumipikit na sa puyat, they still play because they're addicted to it. So limit. An hour a day is okay na. Kids under 12. More than that, no, it's not okay. For adults, I would say siguro mga 2 hours a day, it's good. Pero more than that, 5, 6 hours a day, it's an addiction. Okay. Sino pa nag-join sa atin? Si Jerome Noblesa has joined us. Saka si Kenji Rio Sato has joined us. Thank you for joining us. And Sherry Lou Mateo Tuang has joined us. Hi, Sherry Lou. Meron nga akong pasyente, no? It's been a while, naging pasyente po itong tao nito. This person spends lahat ng oras niya sa cellphone, computer games, Facebook, lahat na. Yung gadget na yon, it's like his umbilical cord. Nakadikit sa kanya. Pagising niya, naka-cellphone. Pag punta niya sa office, naka-cellphone. Pag nasa bahay siya, nasa cellphone. Ang nangyari ngayon dito is nawala ang oras niya sa family niya. Nawala ang oras niya sa mga anak niya. Instead of spending your quality time with your kids and with your loved ones, like asawa mo, boyfriend mo, girlfriend mo, do that. Kesa yung nakababad ka sa cellphone. So, ang nangyari ngayon, yung mga anak niya, naging malayo sa kanya, hindi naging emotionally close sa kanya, naging close pa sa ibang tao, saka hindi siya naging aware kung anong mga problem na inaanak ng anak niya. Hindi yan nababantayan kasi this person was too busy sa Facebook or computer games or watching movies sa cellphone. At hindi ko ina-advise to. Put limits. Kahit sa matatanda, sa mga adults, have a limit. Hindi maghapon kayo sa cellphone. I mean, masarap mo buhay. There's so much things we could do para maging active, positively, instead of negatively. Hindi ko sinasabing negative ang mobile games or using cellphone sa paglalaro, pero within limits. Okay. Dali lang, checking ko pa. Okay, checking ko, may nag-text sa akin. Okay. Dali lang. Okay. May text ako dito from Kevin from USA, California. Hi, Kevin. Thank you for watching and say hello for everyone for me sa California. Actually, taga dyan ako. I was born and raised dyan sa LA, California. It's been a long time since been there. Pero I'll be there someday again to live there. Sabi nga ni Kevin dito is, Good PM Doc Yami Santos. Wow, binuo mo pa ang pangalan ko ha. Avid listener ninyo ako. Ever since from ABS-CBN, pinanonood ko na kayo sa show ninyong Love Lines. Ang tanong ko lang po is, can video games ruin our effect or mental health? Okay. So, tinatanong ni Kevin dito kung ang mobile games makakasira ba sa mental health ng isang tao? Yes and no. Kung sa tamang paggamit, no. Pero sa sobrang paggamit, as I said earlier, if you use your cell phone or if you play a mobile games for 3 hours or more every day, non-stop yun, or hindi ka makapakali kung hindi ka makaplay ng mobile games, then I would say yes, it can give a negative effect sa ating buhay, no? Sa ating mental health. It can cause depression. Yan ang pwede mangyari sa atin. Pwede rin maka-expose tayo sa mga ang sarili natin to violence. Kasi sometimes, at mobile games, may kalaro tayo. Hindi lang naman tayo nagsusolo rito, no? Sometimes may kalaro rin tayong nagmo-mobile game at nagkakaroon kayo ng interaction by messaging each other. At nangyayari minsan, nauuwi sa away, misunderstanding, at sometimes yung mga tao na yun, yung mga addict na tao na yan, they tend to meet outside at nag-aaway sila, nagiging violent sila sa isa't isa just because of a ridiculous mobile game. Di ba? Mali yun eh. Game is a game, nothing personal, di ba? Pero yung iba, yung mga addict na dyan, they go beyond that. They would even meet the person, go out, and pick a fight with this person because of a certain games that they're playing na hindi sila magkasundo o natalo o nanalo, I don't know. Because I myself don't play games. Hindi ako naglalaro ng mobile games unless I play with my family. Okay, saka pwede rin makakasa anxiety. Yan ang magiging negative effect ng masyadong addict sa video games. Anxiety, stress disorder. Yan. So, masasabi ko yes and no sa tanong mo, Kevin. Okay. Let's see here. May mga message tayo. Checking ko lang. Before I forget, tomorrow it's gonna be Jericho's birthday. Happy birthday, Jericho. And I wish you the best of everything in life. And wish you for happiness and fulfillment. Okay. Dali. Dali pa. Sino pa ito? Mga nag-message sa akin. Okay, ito si... Di ko mabasa. Dali lang. Si Cynthia from Ontario. Good evening, Doc Yami. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And thank you for watching. Ang layo mo pa, no? Nanonood pa kayo. Doc Yami, lagi ka namin pinanonood dito sa Ontario and it's fun. I like the topic na pinag-uusapan ninyo. My tanong is, are video games safe to kids? Okay, are video games safe to kids? Ang masasabi ko yes and no din, no? No, pag overuse. Yes, it is safe if yung games na nilalaro nila is, I would say, educational games. Something that they would learn something from it. Education video games tulad ng mga crossword puzzle, Scrabble, yan, mga intellectual games na you play. It takes a long time, but you could play it with family member, you could play it with friends, and you all would learn something from it, di ba? Ang negative side dito is addiction. Kung masyadong matagal maglaro ng games, um, there's a big chance or tendency na maging addict ang isang tao sa video games at pwede itong magkaroon ng violent effects sa kanilang emotional, psychological, and mental. Yun ang masasabi ko dito, no? Okay, checking ko lang itong mga message natin dito. Hold on. Okay. Sunod-sunod itong mga nag-text sa akin, sandali lang. Yung iba nahihiya mag-post eh. Dito, ang ginagawa nila, tinitext na lang nila ako at tinatanong nila yung mga concerns nila. Dali lang, checking ko lang. Okay. Ito galing to kay James from Pasig. Hi James, say hello to everyone for me. Good evening po, Doc. Ang tanong ko lang po, ano po ang effect ng video game sa mag-asawa? Okay. Let's see. Ang effect ng video game sa mag-asawa, kung excessive use of mobile games or nasa line na kayo ng addict na kayo sa mobile games or video games, I would say, ang effect nito sa mag-asawa is mawawala ang inyong quality time together. Instead of spending time together with your wife, husband, or partner, mawawala yun eh. Kasi you will have your own world. Nandiyan siya, naglalaro, nandoon ka, naglalaro. At hindi mo mapapansin, she will just be asleep. O ikaw naman, inaantok ka na lang, matutulog ka na without even sharing your day-to-day activity or ano nangyari sa araw mo, kamusta ka na, may problema ka ba dyan, or can I do anything to be in support sa iyo or to help you? Yun ang mga pwede mangyari sa mag-asawa. No time for each other at nawawala ang quality time ninyo. At pwede rin itong magkaroon ng lack of communication. Excuse me. Instead of talking, pinag-uusapan niyo yung mga plans niyo sa buhay, ano magandang gawin, ano hindi magandang gawin, hindi na. Kasi you would rather spend time playing sa internet with mobile games or video games na pinanonood niyo or nilalaro ninyo. So nawawala ang communication ninyo, mag-asawa o mag-partner, even sa family, no? But if you play together, let's say you play a game, a video game, or a mobile game together as a husband and wife, may mga laro dyan eh, may mga video games or mobile games dyan na pwedeng laruin na mag-asawa or couples, then highly recommend that because you will spend time together, you will communicate together, and yung quality time nyo, madidevelop ninyo. Pero kung naging addict na kayo at most of the time, puro games na lang kayo ng games, there's a possibility talaga na pwede rin masira ang relationship nyo because you won't even understand each other. Sometimes, hindi mo na nakikilala yung asawa mo. Yung pala may pinagdadaanan siya, hindi mo alam because you're too occupied sa paglalaro ng games. Yun. Saka, it's your responsibility. Sasabihin ko ito sa mga mag-asawa, no? It's your responsibility to your husband or to your wife or to your partner na bigyan niyo sila ng quality time. Yun, yung attention nila yung ano ba sa Tagalog, yung kailangan nilang attention, ibigay mo. Hindi yung binibigay mo sa computer or sa gadget, di ba? There's time for everything. It has to be a balance. Okay. Tingnan ko pa. May nag-text pa rito. Dali lang. Okay. Okay, itong text nito, muli, galing to kay Laura from Quezon City. Okay, good PM, Doc Yami. Interesting topic. Alam ko po, lahat po ng tao ngayon is too occupied sa paglalaro ng games or mobile games. Lalong-lalo na ngayon at sa pandemic natin, lagi na lang tayo sa bahay, no? Ang tanong ko po is, ano po ang gagawin ko may kasambahay is addict sa video games, Mobile Legend. Okay. Hindi na sila nakaka-work mabuti. Ano po ba ang dapat gawin? Okay. Alam mo, I can relate to that. Really relate to that. Meron ako dating kasambahay, no? Late matulog. What I mean by late is madaling araw matulog. Early morning. This person would sleep like around 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock a.m. because of playing Mobile Legend. Nilalaro niya yon. Ngayon, gumigising siya late na. Nahihirapan siyang gumising ng 6 o'clock dahil natutulog siya ng 4. So ang tendency nito, gumigising siya ng around 11 or the earliest is 10 o'clock a.m. So ang ginawa ko is kinausap ko. Ito. So ito ang sasuggest ko sa iyo. Like what I did, okay? Pero it's up to you kung gusto mong gawin din ito o hindi. Kinausap ko siya mabuti. Hindi naman ako nagalit eh. Kinausap ko na mabuti and explain ko na okay, hindi ko siya pinagbabawalan maglaro. Pero dapat gawin niya muna yung trabaho niya, responsibility niya sa work niya. Ngayon, kung magpupuyat man siya, abutin man siya ng 4 o'clock in the morning, playing mobile game, it's really up to him if he wants to do that. As long as he gets up 6 o'clock in the morning and do his work. Yun lang. Pero, after that, matapos siya ang trabaho niya, pagka rest time, which is in the afternoon, nakakapahinga naman sila for an hour and a half to 2 hours, then they could play. Pwede sila mag-mobile games, pwede sila mag-video games sa cellphone nila. Pero when it's time for work, they have to work. Yun ang ginawa ko sa kasambahay ko. Pero, itong, tuloy-tuloy pa rin naglaro sa mobile game. So kinausap ko at I gave that person three chances, no? Pero hindi nag-work yung tatlo eh. So yung ikatatlo na chance na binigay ko sa kanya, sinabi ko na lang sa kanya, then I think you're more you're more na mas gusto mo maglaro kesa magtrabaho. So pinaalis ko na lang. I let him go. Ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, ako rin naman ang gumagawa ng trabaho. Itong isang kasambahay ko na dapat siyang gumagawa, too busy, too occupied with his video games. So, pinaalis ko na lang siya kung ako na rin gumagawa kasi nawala na ang respeto sa amo niya, sa akin, no? So, sa iyo, kung pwede mong pagsabihan, once, twice, bigyan mo ng 3 beses para to be fair. Kung yung ikatatlong beses pa rin na yun, hindi pa rin nagbago, then I would suggest na you let the person go. Kasi it is just showing na he or she doesn't care. Wala na siyang respeto sa iyo at wala na siyang respeto sa trabaho niya. So, kesa naman bigyan mong sarili mo ng stress or anxiety, let the person go. Okay. Sino pa ba ito? And I hope I was able to answer your question. Si Campus Arnel has joined us. Hi Arnel, thank you for joining us. Sabi ni Arnel, good evening po. Good evening. Saka si Cheryl Mateo Tuang has joined us there. Dali lang, masahin ko ito. Si Alan ito has joined us. Hi Alan, thank you for joining us. Okay. Checking ko ito, may nag-text sa akin ulit. Dali lang. Hey guys, if you want to a message your concern, you're more than welcome to do so para mabasa natin at ma-share natin sa mga taong nanonood at nakikinig ngayon. Ang mga nanonood ngayon nga is not only here in the Philippines but also all over the US, all over Middle East, some part of Asia, saka sa Europe, may mga Australian callers nga tayo, New Zealand last time. Last show ko nga, inabot tayo ng 2 hours and a half because sa daming nag-text sa akin from US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, at sinigurado ko na nasagot ko lahat yung mga text messages nila. Kasi nga, syempre, from international na nag-text sila, syempre nagbayad sila doon. So, I made sure na sinagot ko yon. And I was able to help them naman answer all their questions. Okay, tingnan ko itong isang text natin. From Donald of Marikina. Okay, good PM Doc. I like the topic. I can relate. Madalas kasi akong naglalaro at nakikita ko rin yung mga tao sa bahay namin na naglalaro at nakadikit na lang ang mga mata nila sa computer, no? At cellphone. Okay, ang tanong ko dito is, when is too much in terms of video games and playing some mobile games? Okay, Donald, ang tanong mo is, when is too much? Okay, I would advise na an hour for adults. For adults, I would suggest an hour to an hour and a half a day is good na to play any mobile game. Good na yun. For kids below 12, an hour, kung pwede nga is an hour once a week. Okay na yun. Pero kung may pasok, no? Kung may pasok. Pero kung wala namang pasok, on vacation sila, an hour a day is good. An hour a day. Pero for kids, you have to make sure, yung mga parents, na i-monitor niyo yung mga kids niyo to make sure na hindi sila nagbabrowse sa mga site na hindi dapat. Okay? Pero sa adults naman, an hour and a half a day, it's plenty. If you exceed an hour and a half every day, at napapansin mo na you have to play. You have this urge to play. And you have this urge to go online para maglaro ng mga games at lagi nakadikit sa'yo ang cellphone mo because of not for any emergency reason, but for you just to play, it's not good. It's a sign of addiction. Okay? More than 2 hours, 3 hours every day or more, non-stop, is ano na yan, an addiction. And then, hindi ko na nare-recommend yan. Nagiging negative na yan. And yung 3 hours na yun, pwede ma-extend pa yan to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. At may possibility 24 hours na iba hindi na kumakain. Iba hindi na nagtatrabaho. Iba hindi na nag-aaral. So, put a limit. Di ba? Lahat naman masama eh. Pero, pag may limit ka, everything is okay. Oh, my dear kapatid is here online, si Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Miss you. Miss ko na kayong lahat. It's been a long time since nakita tayo. And hopefully soon we'll see each other again. Send my love to all. Sabi nga niya, hi Doc Yami Santos. Hi. Hindi lang. Checking ko lang. Yung mga ibang nag-text sa akin. Again, you could type down your message dito para ma-share natin sa mga tao at may idea sila kung ano itong show natin na ito. No? Itong show nito is enable for us to help mga tao na nagsasuffer from stress or mental health issue or mga problema nila or anxiety na araw-araw nilang nararamdaman o dinadala. Okay. Ano lang. Who else has joined us? Checking ko lang. Binabasa ko yung mga nasa online na nag-join kasi minsan hindi ko nababasa yung mga name nila and I do apologize kung hindi ko nababasa. De La Cruz JC has joined us. Hi JC, thank you for joining us. Teka, may nag-text dito. Basahin ko lang. Dali lang. Okay. Galing ito kay Valerie from San Diego, California. Hi Valerie, say hello to everyone sa San Diego for me. It's a nice place, San Diego. I've been there more than a couple of times. I've been there 4 times when I was still in LA. Siguro from my place, about an hour to 2 hours drive. And I used to drive there. Kaya it's a nice place. Malinis, I like the weather. Hindi too hot, hindi naman too cold. It's a nice place to live actually. Okay. Tanong ni Valerie dito from San Diego. How can video games affect our behavior? Okay. Paano ang video games or mobile games, I would say, affect our behavior? Ito ang tanong ni Valerie from San Diego. Okay. Ang masasabi ko dito is aggressive behavior. Too much mobile games, too much video games, pwede tayo magkaroon o ma-develop ang ating aggressive behavior. Pwede tayo irritable, pwede tayo madaling magalit, pwede tayong mawalaan ng pasensya. Pwede rin tayong maging violent. Yung violent tendency natin, pwedeng lumabas yan. Tantrums sa mga bata. Kaya tantrums kasi yung mga bata, pag hindi mo na pagbigyan at naging addict na sila sa games nila, nagtatantrum sila to a point na they will not stop. Kasi alam nila, if they don't stop ng pagtatantrum, bibigay na magulang. Okay. Violent naman, ganun din sa mga bata kasi, or even teenager, nagkakaroon ng violent reaction kasi hindi napapagbigyan maglaro. So, ang mga tendency nito, effect nito sa behavior natin is nagiging aggressive tayo, nagiging violent tayo, at sa mga bata, nagtatantrum sila. At ako naman, sa mga anak naman ninyo, o anak natin, may anak din ako, kung nagtatantrum, let them. Umiyak man, gumulong man sa sahig o whatever, kahit sa mga teenager, magalit man, let them. Wag niyong ibigay yung cellphone ninyo o yung gadget for them to play the game. Kasi magsasawa din yan eh. Tatahimik din, mapapagod din sa tantrum, mapapagod din sila sa mga violent reaction nila. Di ba? At pag nasanay na sila na hindi naglalaro gradually, then makokontrol mo na sila, di ba? It's for their own good, I would say. So tanggalin ninyo. More than an hour for kids, tanggalin ninyo. Teenager, more than an hour and a half to 2, tanggalin na ninyo. Always put a time limit. Kahit sa mga adults, kahit sa atin, put a limit, a time limit sa paglalaro ng mobile game or video games. Okay. Dali lang. And I hope nasagot ko ang question mo, Valerie. Dali lang. Checking ko pa ito. Okay. Galing itong message nito is from Steve from San Francisco, California. Oh, avid listener natin to ah. From last week, I remember this name, Steve from San Francisco. Nag-text din siya sa akin. Anong sabi niya? Good PM, Doc Yanni. Fun. I like the topic. Mobile games, video games. I can relate. Everyone can relate. Okay. Ang tanong ko po, Doc Yanni, video games can't be all negative. What are the good side of video games or mobile games? Okay, tama ka. Sabi ko kanina, ang mobile games or video games, hindi naman lahat negative yan eh. Pero hindi rin lahat positive. Okay. Ang good side about video games, okay, pipiliin nyo let me make this clear. You have to choose what kind of games ang lalaruin mo. Okay. Ang advantage ng video games is it can exercise our motor skills. Pwedeng ma-exercise kasi tulad ng mind natin, motor skills. Kasi sometimes, di ba, mga video games, you use your hands and everything. So, it will help us exercise. Lalo yung mga tao, may mga corpuscles dyan, mga sakit dyan sa mga, ang tawag yung mga fingers nila, corpus tunnels dyan, maano nyo ma-exercise yung mga fingers nyo. Saka yung mga mind natin, ma-exercise natin dyan. Yun ang positive. Memory. Matutulungan ng ating memory na tumibay. Kasi hindi ba minsan nga short memory tayo, pero the more we play video games, within a limit, of course, it can help our memory. Saka it can improve our cognition. Yun ang mga advantage yan. Saka it can be therapeutic sa atin tulad ng stress relief, anxiety relief. Yan. It can help us. Pero pag too much, again, as I said, too much of everything, masama. So, limited. Okay? Kali lang, checking ko. Inom muna. Checking ko ito. Okay. Good PM, Doc Yami. How are you? Oh, I'm fine. Thank you. Hope you're okay too. Playing video games every day for 3 to 4 hours daily, is that considered an addict or an addiction? Ako po si Toby from Virginia. Okay, USA. Okay. Playing video games for 3 to 4 hours, yes. Every day, no? Sabi, ang tanong niya is every day. Yes, I would consider that addiction. Addict na ang tao. More, 3 hours or more, addict na. Every day yun non-stop. Then, you are under the level of addiction. Kaya, ang sasuggest ko sa iyo, you put a time limit. Lagay ka ng time limit. An hour and a half, it's okay. Pero more than that, not good at all. Okay. Dali lang. Sino pa nag-join? Checking ko lang ito mga iba nag-text. Dali lang. Okay. Good PM, Doc Yami Santos. Again, avid listener po ninyo ako at lagi ko po kayong pinakikinggan at pinanunood dati sa ABS-CBN Love Lines. And up to now, pina-follow ko pa rin kayo and also my family, lagi kayong pinanunood dito sa New York. Oh, okay. Hi everyone sa New York. Say hello to everyone for me. Been there once sa New York. Maganda siya, maganda, pero it's just that I'd rather be there pag fall, like September, mga ganon, and so forth. Kasi pagka summer, it's too hot. Ang init-init dyan. But winter, I love it. Yung nag-i-snow. Okay. At one thing I like about New York, marami kang mabibili at kahit madaling araw na, buhay na buhay ang New York City at masasarap. Maraming pwedeng puntahan to eat. Okay. Ang tanong ni Carol and Steve from New York. Ito ang tanong nila. How do we keep ourselves and our kids from being a mobile addict? Okay. Paano nila may iwasan o mapiprevent ang kanilang anak for being a mobile addict or a video game addict? Okay. Sabi ko nga, too much everything is not good, no? Sasabi ko is keep yourself on a schedule. Pati kayo matatanda, mga adults. Pangit pakinggan, no? Mga matatanda. Okay, mga adults. Keep yourself on a schedule. Kids, pag walang pasok, no school, vacation, holiday, an hour. An hour a day, it's okay. More than an hour a day, not good. Pagka may pasok na, an hour a week is okay. Saturday or Sunday or Friday, basta 1 hour a week total sa mga batang may pasok na. Adults, an hour and a half to 2 hours, I would say, okay na, a day. But more than that, not good. I would say you're heading to the addiction level. Yeah. So, yun ang masasabi kong how do you keep yourselves or your kids from being a mobile addict? Yun mga, put a time limit sa inyo at sa mga anak ninyo. Merong gusto mag-say hello dito sa lahat ng mga nanonood na nakikinig. Come on, you say hello. You say hello to Tita Hana. Say hello, Tita Hana. Say love you. And to Tita Sharifa, say hello to her. Hello. And to all, say hello. Hello. Okay. Yan. That's my daughter. Anak ko yan. At nag-wave siya sa akin. Sabi niya, can I say hello to everyone? Sabi ko, yes, come on. Say hello. Okay. Kami nag-text dito sa akin. Let me check lang. Tingnan ko pa kung sino pa mga nag-message. Si Dance Gorospes join us. Hi, Dance. Thank you for joining us. Dali lang. Checkin ko pa. Okay. Sino ba itong nag-message sa akin? Okay, Brenda from LA, California. Hello, Doc. Nice to hear from you as always. Ang tanong ko po is, are phone games or video games bad for people? Again, sabi ko nga, yes and no. If it's too much, yes. If it's not too much, may limit kayo nilalagay sa sarili mo, it's not too much. Yung mga iba kasi inaabot ng madaling araw o sa gabi, naglalaro pa sila. Kung gabi na, ang pwede nyo gawin is turn off the light. When it's time to go to bed, turn off the light and turn off your gadget. Kung may mga gadget man kayo, cellphone or mga computer games, put it on the side. Ilayunin nyo sa inyo, turn off the volume, lagay nyo sa silent, para hindi nyo mapaglaruan. Kasi syempre, pag malayo sa inyo, tatama rin kayong tumayo para kunin lang yung para maglaro. So I would suggest that. Yung push mo yung notification off para hindi mo alam. Okay? Dali lang. Dali lang. Okay, may nag-text dito sa akin. Okay. Good PM, Doc. Ako po si Glenda from Marikina. Hi, Glenda. Thank you for watching and thank you for texting your concern, no? Ano po ba ang bad or hindi bad sa phone games or video games? Okay. Ang masama sa video games, pag too much is, I would say, lack of sleep. Nawawala ang quality of sleep natin. Ah, kailangan ng isang tao is 8 hours of sleep every day. Sa mga bata, growing kids, kung pwede nga 10 hours every day. Pero kung ang sleep mo is 4 hours, 3 hours, sometimes no sleep because of the computer game, is not good. So yun ang mga bad side ng phone games or video games, nagiging lack of sleep tayo. Kulang tayo sa pagtulog. Ang negative naman dito is nawawala ang pagka-intimacy natin sa asawa natin, bonding time with our kids, with our partner, with our family. Because most of our times are spent sa video games or computer games. Nagiging less ang ating productivity. Nagiging tamad tayo o nagiging couch potato tayo. All we do is nakaupo na lang, nanonood ng TV, at the same time while watching TV, nag-video games tayo. At minsan naman, kahit dapat na matulog, nag-video games pa rin tayo. And instead of socializing with our family members, we're not doing that, nag-video games pa rin tayo. So, yeah, nalilesen ang time natin sa family at nalilesen ang productivity natin. Kasi, instead of doing something productive sa bahay, naglilinis tayo, nag-aaral, whatever, nawawala lahat yun. Also, sabi ko nga kanina, bad eyesight. Nagiging malabong mata natin sa computer, saka nagiging unsocial tayo. So, yun ang mga masasabi kong negative. Okay. Dali, tingnan ko pa. Sino pa mga nag-join in? Si Barry John M. Cruz has joined us. Hi, Barry. Thank you for joining us. And also si Mark Phil has joined us. Okay. Inom lang sandali. Okay. Itong text nito. Good PM, Doc Yami. My name is Beth, Caloocan. Second time na po akong nanood sa inyo and I love it. Interesting topic at nakaka-relate po ako at pati na rin yung mga family ko rito, naging addict na rin yata panonood sa inyo. Ha. Okay. Ang tanong ko po is, ano po ang tawag sa sabi niyo, mobile game addiction? Sabi nga po ninyo, pwedeng maging addict ang tao dito. May tawag po ba dyan? Yes. Ang tawag dyan sa taong addict sa video games or mobile game is gaming disorder. Yan, gaming as in game, G-A-M-I-N-G, disorder. Yan, yung mga taong hindi nagkakaroon sila ng anxiety, stress, kung hindi sila makalaro ng cellphone, ng video games or mobile games. Dapat nakadikit yung phone sa kanila or yung gadget para bang umbilical cord na nila, na wherever they go, nakadikit yun. The moment na may spare time sila, i-on na nila yun, maglalaro na sila. Kung pwede nga lang, kahit hindi na sila huminga, makalaro lang, they will do it. Yun ang masasabi kong gaming disorder, mga addict na yan sa games. Kaya mag-ingat kayo at pwede kayo magkasakit dyan. Okay? Saka, ang masasabi ko rin dito, people tend to be problematic din, no? Pagka addict ka sa game nito, may tendency maging problematic ang tao o maging compulsive o pwede maging antisocial, o pwede maging loner, malungkutin, mahiyain, pwede ma-develop ang low self-esteem. Bakit loner or malungkot? Because gumagawa sila ng sariling mundo nila eh. Ina-isolate nila ang sarili nila sa tao at nakafocus sila sa game, sa computer, sa gadget. Okay. Sana natanong ko, nasagot ko ang iyong question, Beth, from Caloocan. Okay. Okay. Sa mga nanonood ngayon or who just joined in na hindi ako kilala, ako po si Doc Yami Santos. Ako po yung dating host ng Love Lines sa ABS-CBN DZMM Teleradyo. Kindly share this page sa mga taong kilala ninyo para we can continue helping people that are suffering from mental health issue and stress issue. At sa mga taong may mga problema diyan sa araw-araw, we can share and help them or guide them at ma-focus sila to be good or to be better. Okay. Dali lang. Checking ko nga kung sino pa yung mga Jonathan Cruz has joined us. Hi Jonathan, my kumpare has joined us. My God, kilala ko, I've known this person. Para ko na itong kapatid eh. 14 years or so, nagkakilala kami dito at doon ako lagi nagpapagupit sa shop niya. Jonathan Matthews Salon. Sa may E. Rodriguez siya eh. Going to Cubao. Great. At doon din ako nagpapamassage. Great shop. Excellent ang mahusay sila gumupit, quality at pati ang massage nila. Great. Talagang if you want to relax and pamper yourself, that's the place to go. Jonathan Matthews Salon in E-Rod. E. Rodriguez yun going to Cubao. Hindi ko matandaan kung anong corner street yun eh. Pero madali nyo makita yung basta i-google na lang yata nyo or i-search nyo Jonathan Matthews Salon. Hi pare, thank you for watching. Checking ko pa kung sino. Si Cash and Euro Andres. Hi Cash. Ito rin tao nito. I've known this person. Lahat na lang kilala ko, no? Ano ko ito ka-gymmate ko ito. At naging close friend ko na rin, naging friend ko na, no? Ito yung sinasabi ko last time. Siguro mga a few weeks ago, may yung show ko din dito, may nag-birthday at sinuggest ko sa kanya ito si Cash and Euro Andres. Isa siya sa mahusay gumawa ng cake. Remarkable. To die for ang kanyang cake. Natikman ko na yung cake niya. Every time na gumagawa siya, at talagang wala akong masasabi. It melts in your mouth sa sarap ng cake niya, no? Tama pa yung pagsabi ko ng cake niya. It melts in your mouth, yung paggawa niya ng cake niya. Parang ganon. Pero it's really, really good. Hindi kayo magsisisi kung sa kanya kayo o-order ng cake kasi talagang masarap. At take note, mura pa. Reasonable compare sa mga store dyan sa labas. Okay? In case na merong gusto dyan, bibigay ko number niya at pumayag naman siya eh. At tinext niya ako, sinabi niya okay daw, bigay ko. Okay, number niya is 0917-852-9334. Again, 0917-852-9334. Ito. Hindi kayo magsisisi. Talagang order your cake, muffins, banana cake, anything. Kaya niya, she can bake it at may impress kayo. Talagang wow, masarap at ang presentation, it's really good. Okay? Teka, tinan ko pa yung mga nag-join us. Thank you, Cash, for watching and listening. Sabi ni Jonathan Cruz, yes. Hi friend, kapatid, yes. It's been years. Yes, tagal na nga. It's been years. Tagal na. Well, because of what's going on, alam mo naman, pandemic, talagang dapat ingat lang, no? Pero even though we don't see each other, you're always and will always be in my heart. Hindi kita makakalimutan kasi ikaw ang first friend ko dito sa Pilipinas when I first got here from the US. Kasi nga, laki ako eh. Doon ako lumaki sa States, doon ako nag-aral all the way na. No? Dumating ako dito, yung may edad na ako. Hindi ko nasasabihin kung ilang taon yun. Pero yung may edad na ako. At si Jonathan ang naging first friend ko dito. At naging kumpare ko pa siya. Ninong siya ng anak ko na si Matia. So, ang sabi niya, ito, minessage siya ako. Yung shop niya, Jonathan Matthew Salon, E. Rodriguez Corner, New York Street. O nga New York. How can I forget that? Try it guys. Mahusay doon. You won't be sorry. Talagang marerelax kayo. Kasi I go there a lot. Talagang nagpupunta ako lagi dyan. Suki ako dyan. Okay, pag may time ako before, what I used to do is before or after ABS-CBN, may show ako doon eh. Sa Love Lines, DCMM Teleradyo, nagpupunta ako sa kanya at least once a week. Nagpupunta ako sa kanya just to relax. Pinapamper ko sarili ko. Nagpapamassage ako, papagupit, everything. Dinadala ko rin dyan ng mom ko, nagpapagupit, nagpapamanicure, lahat. At nire-recommend ko rin yung shop na yan sa mga kaibigan ko. Jonathan Matthew Salon, Spa, Hair and Spa. Kaya it's good. Talagang suki ako dyan. Hindi kayo magsisisi. Okay. Tingnan ko pa kung sino pa ang nag-text sa akin. Dali lang. Inom muna. Okay. Mildred from Chicago po ako. Good PM, Doc Yami. I like the show. Avid listener po ninyo ako. From ABS-CBN, Love Lines, pinalo na po kayo and up to now, pina-follow ko pa rin po kayo. Ang daming po Hindi mo ako ganun katanda, no? Okay. Ang tanong ko po, okay, here we go again, po, okay. Masasagot ko, I will read your tanong po. Okay? Huwag ka mapipikon ha. How can I help po, okay, my kids from being a mobile game addict? Okay. Ang tanong po niya is, how can she help her kid from being a mobile game addict? Paano niya matutulungan ang anak niya para hindi maging mobile addict? Okay. What I can say sa you, Mildred, is set a time limit for your kids to play and stick and be firm with that time limit. If ever, as I said earlier, no, kids 12 years and under, okay, and kung walang pasok, vacation, I would suggest an hour a day. It's plenty, okay? But school days, an hour a week is sufficient na yun. An hour a week, okay yun. Pero more than that, 2 hours a day, 2 hours every day, unlimited video games or mobile games on a weekend, and I would say na not good. It's leading to an addict or I would say an addiction. Kaya make sure sa mga parents diyan to set time limit for your kids to play the mobile games or video games, no? And make sure stick to that time. Kung 1 hour, 1 hour, an hour and a half, an hour and a half. Pero I would suggest an hour only. Adult, an hour and a half to 2 hours is plenty. Stick to that. Kasi kung hindi kayo mag-i-stick sa oras na binigay ninyo, alam naman natin ng mga bata, they would take advantage. They would take advantage sa atin eh. They will mag-ano sila, magta-tantrum, they will get upset, they will cry. Let them. Walang namamatay, walang nagkakasakit sa iyak. Walang namamatay, walang nagkakasakit sa tantrum. Let them. Hanggang ma-realize sila na an hour is an hour. That's it, no more, no less. But kung examination week, may mga finals, midterm, quizzes, then an hour should be a no-no. School first, study first, before any video games or computer games. Yung 1 hour a day na yun nakalimutan ko sabihin kanina is your kid has to be productive first. Your kid has to study first, has to do his or her homework first, bago ninyong payagan maglaro. An hour a week, an hour a day. Kung bakasyon, pwede yun. Pero kung may pasok, dapat tapos lahat ang mga subjects, homework. Dapat tapos lahat yan before letting them play. Tapos make sure na you keep the phone and other gadget out of their hands. Tanggalin mo kasi may tendency hawak nila yan parang umbilical cord nila yan na wherever they go, nakahawak ang cellphone, nakahawak ang gadget para makapaglaro sila. Okay? Take it out. Tanggalin mo sa kanila. After an hour, take it out. Tanggalin mo sa kamay nila, tanggalin mo sa kwarto nila. Tanggalin mo sa gabi, turn it off. Para hindi sila matempt, hindi sila matuksong maglaro ng video games or mobile game. At set up a schedule. Kunyari, at a certain time, they have to do this. For an hour, they do this. For another half hour, they will do this. Then, pag everything are done, then they have an hour to relax and they have a choice either to play or to play with the video games. Yun lang. Pero ikaw pa rin masusunod, di ba? As a parent. Kasi you want to train your kids on the right track. Okay, tingnan pa natin to who has joined us. Si Helen David. Hi, Helen. Ito, one of my family friend na rin ito. She's like a family to me. Nakita niya akong lumaki. I was still in college there. Nag-aaral pa ako ng pagka-doktor ko noon. And she was there to witness that. Hanggang nakatapos ako and everything. At ang mga parents niya sa akin, it's like my second parent na rin. And they're so dear to me. And namimiss ko rin yung Ima, ang tawagan, Ima. Si Ima, si Tatay, I miss them. And say hello to everyone sa Angeles, Pampanga for me. Okay? Send my love to them. Sino pa? Si Annalisa Ganda Macalino has joined us. Hi, Annalisa. Thank you for joining us. And also si Andrew. This is Andrew Manhut. Tama ba yun? Andrew Manhut has joined us. Thank you, Andrew, for joining us. Okay. Baka makalimutan akong batiin, no? Lahat ng mga relatives kong nanonood sa akin sa US, like all the Jacinto family, sila Loisel, Melissa, and my cousin-in-law, si Steve Vargas, si Rudolph, si Junior, si Mildred, lahat-lahat kayo dyan. Hello to everyone. Okay, tingin ko pa kung sino nag-message. Si Helen. Helen David has message dito sa yes, sure, thanks. Okay. Ano to? May nag-text pa rito. Checking ko. Okay. Good PM, Doc Yami. My name is Lourdes from UK. Hi. Hello. I have a cousin there from UK din. Diyan din nagwo-work, diyan nakatira, no? First cousin ko siya. What are the signs of mobile games addiction? Okay. Ano mga sign or in Tagalog, sinyales ba yun, of mobile game addiction? First, I would say mobile game addiction. Mga sign doon is feeling of ano yung irritable, restless ang feeling nila. Lagi silang irritated. Maliit na bagay na irita sila, hindi sila makapakali. Yan ang mga signs niya, no? Um, Easily na-attract silang maglaro sa games at all times. Makakita lang ng cellphone dyan, makikita lang ng gadget, parang ano na, parang na-electric na sila. Feel na dapat kunin nila yung gadget na yon para makapaglaro. And they would spend hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, sometimes 8 hours without eating, without taking a bath or a shower para lang makalaro sila. And sometimes, even when you call them, they will not even listen to you. They will just continue on playing sa game na yon, whatever they're playing, no? Feeling bored. Mga tao na addict is sa computer or sa video game is madaling ma-bored. May ginagawa lang ng konti, bored na. Hindi lang sila makahawak ng gadget to play, and you ask them to do something productive, ang isasagot sa iyo, but I'm bored. This is boring. Yun. Mga sign of addiction yun eh. Or they're in the middle of doing something productive. Hihinto sila because mas gusto nila maglaro ng video games, and they would find whatever they're doing at the present boring, no? So, yan ang mga sign. They would rather play rather than eat or sleep or even take a shower or a bath. Sometimes pagka may mga activities, social gatherings, mga parties, may tendency ayaw na sumama. They would rather stay home. They would isolate themselves from family member, from friends, from any activities, social events, lahat yan. Avoid nila yan, and they would rather stay home, be alone, and play with the video games or mobile games. Yan ang mga sign of addiction. And also, syempre, preoccupied sila sa thought nila while playing. Wala na pumapasok sa utak nila. They couldn't care less kung productive or unproductive sila. They couldn't care less kung hindi nila napapansin yung mga loved ones nila. Basta importante sa kanila is they're too occupied sa paglalaro ng computer games or mobile games. Pero hindi nila naiisip na, hello, there's still people around you. May mundo pa dyan. May buhay ka. And your life is not based on video games or mobile games. Okay. Sana nasagot ko ang tanong mo. And let's see, may nag-text pa rito. May mga sunod-sunod na text. Madali lang. Inom muna. Good PM po, Doc Yani. My name is Paula from New Zealand. Hi! Maganda daw dyan. That's one place I wanna go to, New Zealand. Di pa ako napunta dyan. Ang tanong ko po, Doc Yani, how can mobile game affect my kids' social life? Okay. Okay, Paula. Tanong niya is, how can a mobile game affect ang social life ng kanyang anak? Okay. Well, it can stop their social growth. Di ba? Too much time sa computer game or video game. If they spend hours and they tend to stop socializing, it will stop their social growth. It will stop their social values. So, yung mga what they need to learn. Kasi hindi naman lahat natututunan ng bata sa bahay eh. Kids learn in the house kung ano man tinuturo natin, and also outside. They learn things that we can't teach them from outside. Yun ang tinatawag na social growth na, di ba? They learn from people around them. They learn from kids their age. They learn from their teacher. They learn from their peers kung nagtatrabaho na. Yun naman eh. So, mawawala yung social growth. Kasi kahit tayong mga adults, we still grow. Nag-grow pa rin ang social growth natin eh. Nadidevelop pa rin natin. But being addicted sa social games or mobile games, nangyayari dito is nai-stop ang growth, ang social growth natin. Also, it can make a person or your kid an introvert. Kasi lahat ng oras nasa ano na siya, nasa game, playing, di ba? So, yun ang mga negative effect dito. And Paula, I hope I was able to answer your question, no? Tingnan ko pa. Si Job Carabine Gutierrez has joined us. Hi, Job. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Ito nag-text sa akin. Good PM, Doc Yami. Ako po si Maricel from Paranaque. Hi, Maricel. Ang tanong ko po, yung employee ko po lagi nag-mobile game at madalas ko mahuli sa work. Hindi siya productive at hindi mapigilan. What can I do? Okay. Masasabi ko, you talk to him. Talk to your employee. Sabihin mo that he's not allowed or he or she, di ko alam, no? Is not allowed to bring his gadget or her gadget to work. Okay. Kung dinadala pa rin niya, kunin mo. Ibigay mo sa kanya after work. Okay. At kausapin mo siya. Bigyan mo siya ng verbal warning at first. Second, kung ginagawa niya pa rin, a written warning. I-write up mo siya. Third, pag matigas ang ulo, I would just say, let it go. Let him go or let her go. Kasi it's not worth your time. Why give yourself stress? Why give yourself anxiety? Kung mape-prevent mo naman to from happening. Especially now, okay? Maraming tao nawalaan ng trabaho because of the pandemic. Maraming tao nangangailangan ng trabaho. So, masama mapakinggan, pero it's true na hire people that are willing to work. Get someone who wants to work. Okay? But don't keep a person as your employee kung that person is not interested in working or that person does not even want to work. Okay? Hindi ka bangko or ano ba sa Tagalog? Palabigasan. I mean, hindi mo hinar yung tao na yon para isuportahin mo siya financially because sinusweldoan mo siya to work, but in return, hindi siya nagtatrabaho because he or she rather play yung video game or mobile game. So let him go, let her go. Maraming taong gusto magtrabaho, especially these days. Maraming gustong will give all her effort or his effort to work. Yun ang deserving na taong swelduhan or bigyan ng halaga. Diba? Okay. So, sabi ko nga, first, verbal warning. Second, write up mo. Third, goodbye. Bigyan mo yung last check. Tapos na. Story end. Hindi na dapat siya mag-explain. Okay. Nalipat, tingnan ko rito. Ang mga nag-text. Galing kay Jonathan Cruz. Yani, what are better alternatives that will be more attractive to kids than mobile games? Okay. board games, I would say. Alternative, board games. Educational board games. Okay, and they could play. Yung people around them can join in. Scrabble, chess, um, ang dami mga Monopoly, pwede rin yan. Ginagamit nilang utak nila. Any board games na educational board games, okay yan. And one thing good about it, make it fun. Play as a group. Okay? Tapos, magbigay kayo ng mga prizes. Kung sinong manalo, may prize. May first prize, second prize, third prize. Make it fun. Or, pwede kayo maglaro ng board games at the same time, may treats. May mga kinakain kayo, chips, whatever, for the kids to enjoy. Okay? Yun ang pwede mong gawin rather than for the kids to sit at nakatitig na lang yung mata nila like an inch away from their eyes kundi walang gawin kundi maglaro ng mobile games. Diba? Ang masasabi ko, Jonathan, is educational board games that other people can join in with a kid to play. Yun. Checking ko pa ito. Si Job Carabin Gutierrez. Hi, Doc. Good evening. Hi, Job. Good evening. Teka, may tingnan ko yung nag-text dito. Dali lang. Okay. Good PM, Doc Yami. I like the topic. Nice. I can relate and I'm sure maraming taong nakaka-relate din dyan. Okay. Ang tanong ko po, what age po dapat introduce ang mobile game or any video games sa bata? My name is Nell from Australia. Third time ko na pong manood sa inyo and nag-i-enjoy po ako at ang aking family. Okay. Ang tanong ni Nell is what age? Anong age daw po ang dapat introduce ang mobile games or video games? Okay. Sa akin, advice ko is 9 to 12 years old. 9 to 12 years old, ang masasabi ko, for a kid to play o para introduce ang mobile game sa bata. 9 to 12 years old, pero still an hour on a weekend at pag walang pasok, 1 hour a day. Pero pag may pasok, only an hour sa weekend, okay? Bakit 9 and 12 years old, no? Kasi they're more, at that age, 9 to 12, they're more competitive. And they are ready to start playing sa games. And alam na nila ang tama. Alam nila ang tama at mali. Pwede mo na silang pagsabihan at maiintindihan na nila na, okay, playing too much games sa computer is not good. Diba? Madali nilang maintindihan in comparison sa batang mga 6 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. And I've seen kids that age. Nakakita na ako ng mga batang 6, 5 years old, 4, naglalaro na. Meron na akong isang kilala rito, kapitbahay ko lang nga eh. Binilihan niya yung anak niya kasi makulit na yung anak niya. So, binigyan niya ng cellphone at the age of 4 or 3.5 yata, years old, 4 years old yata. Naglalaro na yung bata ng cellphone kung ano-ano pinaglalaro. Which is not good. Bata pa lang, ini-introduce mo na yon. No. So ngayon, ang nangyari dito is yung bata, gusto niya, lagi niya hawak yung gadget, yung cellphone ng mother niya, no? Or cellphone ng father yon, I don't know. So ang nangyayari dito is, kung hindi niya bitbit yung gadget na yun, umiiyak yung bata. Ngayon, nagkakaproblema siya because addict na yung bata at an early age. Imagine 4 years old or addict na kung saan yung bata nandoon yung gadget, nakaupo yung bata instead of playing mga ano ba yun, mga games for kids, mga blocks, mga puzzle, something that they learn something from it, hindi naglalaro ang bata. Instead, nagsi-cellphone yung bata, nagmo-mobile game yung bata. Not good. Ano pa kaya? 4 years old yung bata, addict na. Ano pa kaya paglaki? They can't even talk to the kid. Sa anak nila. Ayaw mag-interact yung anak nila sa kanila. Ayaw makipaglaro because the kid is too busy playing with the cellphone, the gadget. Akala niya it's a toy. Well, it is a toy. It's a game, pero a toy for adults, not for 4 years old. Diba? Anong oras na ba? Okay. Nag-overtime na naman tayo. Itong last ano to? Dali. Sige ba? Ang tanong ni Job Carabin Gutierrez. Doc, what else will be the effect of mobile games? What else? Well, sabi ko nga, you can be an addict. Poor eyesight. Pwedeng lumabaw mata mo. Physically, pwede ka magkasakit. Lack of sleep. Hindi ka na kumakain. Pwede ka magkasakit. Ulcer. Minsan, iba, ayaw na maligo. Naglalaro na lang. So, nagiging hindi magandang hygiene nila to the point na hindi naliligo, nagkakaroon sila ng mga skin disease dahil hindi malinis, okay? Ang kanilang katawan because they would rather sit there. Ang iba naman, nagiging idle na lang dyan, na nakaupo na lang, nagiging tamad. Kasi they would rather be a couch potato at maglaro ng game rather than do something productive na ma-improve nila ang buhay nila. But instead, they sit there and play. Pwede rin, pag may asawa ka man, Job, or partner, nawawala ang intimacy ninyong mag-asawa kasi the person is too focused sa video games or sa mobile games at pwede rin mag-lessen ang communication ninyong mag-asawa because kung dalawang mag-asawa are too focused or too occupied with the video game or mobile game, ang possibility dito is yung closest ninyo nawawala. Nagiging apart kayo sa bawat isa to the point na you don't even know each other anymore. Ang alam niyo lang, mas kilala mo pa yung mobile game kesa sa asawa mo, kesa sa partner mo. In short, you would rather make love to the mobile games rather than to your wife or to your husband. Kasi nga addict na. So, isa yan sa mga side effect. Pwede rin magkaroon ka ng stress level, tumaas. Anxiety mo, pwede yan. Yan. So, yan ang mga, there's more if we just go on and on. Pero, syempre, wala naman tayong oras para sabihin ko lahat ng mga side effect. Pero, ang mga sinasabi ko lang is mga basic side effect or effect na pwedeng mangyari if a person plays mobile games. Too much, di ba? Si Edward, let's see here. Edward Navarro has joined us. Hi, Edward. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Ang masasabi ko dito, in my conclusion, regarding our topic, mobile games, is this a big no or a big yes to our kids' lifestyle or even sa ating lifestyle, no? Ang masasabi ko dito is, playing mobile games is not totally masama. Okay? Sa tamang age, mobile games can help and promote mental development. It can also supplement traditional educational resource. Siyempre, kasi yung pwede nating i-research yung mga bagay through internet na ngayon, no? It can also help individuals maintain a healthy lifestyle. It can also develop our patience, yung pasensya. It can also help exercise our brain to function well. Di ba? Yun ang masasabi ko. Pero, there's a pero no or a but. Pag ang isa or ang pagsobra sa paggamit ng social games or video games, pwede itong makasama and it can cause depression. It can lead into isolation. It can also lower our self-esteem. It can affect our social skills with people. It can cause stress and anxiety. It can also lead into addiction. Pwede rin maging antisocial ang mga tao dito. Magkaroon ng sariling mundo. Umiwas sa mga activities, mga social, family gatherings, family event. Yan ang mga pwede mangyari. Maging loner, magkaroon ng mga problema sa kanilang relationship, sa boyfriend nila. Okay. Ang masasabi ko is we should all consider that too much of everything can also result harm. Harm sa our mental, emotional, physical, and psychological being. Everything should be practiced properly. Always supervise our kids. Importante yun. Supervise our kids within the use of mobile games. Avoid natin na ma-expose sila sa mga negative learnings na makikita na sa social games or mobile games na can affect their social growth and personality growth or mental growth, no? Again, excuse me. Maraming salamat for all the people that has joined us and continuing watching our show na Let's Talk with Doc Yami Santos. Ang purpose ko nito is for me to help out and reach out sa mga tao suffering from stress, anxiety, mental health issues, may mga problema sa araw-araw nila, nire-reach out ko para ma-express nila, maka-voice out sila, mga concern nila, at makapagbigay ako ng payo. So please share and like this page. Share ninyo sa mga kilala ninyo para mas maraming manunood at mas marami tayong matutulungan. Again, ang fan page is Doc Yami, Yammi Santos, Let's Talk. At alam niyo na ang Facebook ko kasi nakalagin naman na kayo ngayon. Paki-share lang ho, no? Thank you very much. And ang schedule ng show ko is nakalagay sa Facebook ko, sa fan page ko. And thank you again for your support. And may nagtanong nga pala sa akin is, bakit ako nakahack? Okay. Answer is, it's been 3 months na hindi ako nakapagpagupit. Hindi ako lockdown, so hindi pwedeng lumabas. Sarado lahat, sarado ang parlor, everything are closed. So, mahaba ng hair ko, hindi ako nakapagpagupit. So, the easy way to do is, mag-cap ako para hindi na ako mahirapan mag-ayos kasi nagpa-fly away na, nagpupunta na all direction, east, south, west, north ang buho ko. At mahaba na. So, ginagawa ko, nag-cap ako, lagay ko na lang behind the ear. So, yan ang reason, may nagtanong sa akin bakit ako lagi nagka-cap. And hopefully, by next week, I can get a haircut na rin. Hopefully, kung may time. Okay. Well, again, thank you very much for your support and I wish you well. And sa lahat ng mga nanood from outside the Philippines, like yung mga nag-text sa akin sa UK, Chicago, New Zealand, Australia, US, San Diego, California, all over, kung saan man. Thank you very much and hope na hindi kayo magsawa. Okay, good night and shalom to all. Bye!